What struck me about them as a company, as a security company, was that number one, the passion with which these people actually presented themselves. Emerald presented themselves as a company that specializes in security operations, not just that as such. They also focused on offering you a total risk solution. Now, something that for us in the industry was quite important at the time, to have partners in our business that actually works together with us but also sees the bigger business and understands the broader picture that we are working towards. Well, I think first off, there was a certain level of honesty and integrity that I experienced with them. And looking at the way they presented their business, the business was very professionally presented. A broad base of experience within the company and an overall knowledge, a knowledge that you don't normally find in one single company. You normally have experts in different fields, but they gave us an overall feeling of a company that truly understands macro and microeconomical factors that influences our business. Well, at the time I was involved with the Starwood Hotels and Resorts Group, and they initially did a security contract for us at the Sheraton Pretoria, a total risk solution contract, and that was something that we were very satisfied with, a very professional way, taking care of security of what is probably one of the most prominent properties in South Africa from a hotel point of view. Their main focus was guarding services for the building as well as operating the control and emergency control rooms. Being a property that was quite frequented by diplomats, presidents, kings, queens and world leaders, it was important for us to have an international company that can work with us on these type of international events. So they handled all the security operations of the particular property for us, including risk control, where they assisted us greatly in investigations into areas where we found we were lacking in terms of control. I also started operating some hotels for Starwood Hotels and Resorts internationally, and at some point I found myself in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, where I employed the services of Frick and his team again to do a risk analysis for me. Now, this was during a time when terrorism was quite high in the Middle East, and Saudi Arabia, Riyadh specifically being a focal point. I needed somebody that could come in and give me an accurate, honest and educated assessment in terms of the property that we had, in terms of new security measures that we need to implement. Frick spent a couple of weeks on this project and produced a 400-page document that detailed every possible risk that we could have, from terrorism up to stock losses, up to potential natural disasters. It was a really encompassing document, and when we presented this document to the actual owners of the property, they were so impressed by it that they released a capital budget over a period that actually helped us implement a large number of these measures that Frick assisted us with.